Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to the City of Somerville Zoning Board of Appeals for Wednesday, February the 5th, 2025. It is just 6 p.m. Joining us tonight is our full board in Fullerton, Brian Cook, who will be also, by the way, Brian, you're going to clerk tonight for us, please. Ann Brockelman, Cece Daglian, Zach Zaremba, and I am Susan Fontano. And tonight we have Andrew Graminsky. He's our staff person, and Kristen Pantanod. Pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Act of 2023, this meeting of the Somerville Zoning Board of Appeals will be conducted via remote participation. A recording of these proceedings can be using the registration link at the top of the agenda. Tonight, under general business, we have some approval of minutes. I'd like the clerk, Brian Cook, to take care of the motion.
Yes, Madam Chair. I move to approve the minutes for the January 15, 2025 Somerville Zoning Board of Appeals meeting.
Second.
May I please have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ann Brockelman. Thank you. All in favor as we go around. Zach Zaremba.
Aye.
Brian Cook.
Aye.
Cece Daglian.
Aye.
Ann Brockelman.
Aye.
Ann Fullerton.
Aye.
Susan Fontano. Aye. Let the record show there was unanimous approval of the minutes for January the 15th, 2025. Next on the agenda is our public hearing. We have one case this evening. It's for a hardship variance, and it's 493 Medford Street. It's a new case, so would the acting clerk please open that for us?
Yes, Madam Chair. I would like to open the case of 493 Medford Street, ZP 24-000116. Charles Conway seeks zoning relief to install mechanical equipment in a frontage area which requires a hardship variance.
Thank you, Brian. Andrew, is the applicant here this evening and ready to go?
Yes, I promoted Charlie to a panelist, so he should be able to speak.
Mr. Conway.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sorry about that. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, can we see you?
I don't know. I thought I had my oh, yep, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, there you are. Thank you so much.
How are we doing tonight, everyone?
We're fine. So you want to tell us
Yes. So I'm trying to install
what you want to do?
yeah, absolutely. So I'm trying to install a new heat pump system, more energy efficient, get rid of my old system. I went through Mass Saves, they recommended it. The issue that I'm having is the way the zoning law is written. I'm on a corner lot, so half of my my front house is on Medford Street, 493 Medford Street. The other side is on Norwood Ave. So according to the zoning law, I can't have the mechanical equipment on either of those sides. However, so the reason I need the hardship is because my other two sides are basically just a walkway. So if I was to put it on either of the other sides, I don't have a lot of room. It would be blocking means of egress to get in and out of the building. So that's where I am kind of stuck on that.
Okay. Is there anyone from the public would like to open up the public portion? You have any neighbors or anybody out there? Andrew, anybody signing in?
One member of the public in attendance, but their hand is not raised. If you would like to speak, please use the raise hand feature. Thank you.
I also have pictures. I don't know if that'll help.
We have them in the packet unless
Okay.
somebody wants to see something special.
No hand is being raised, Chair Fontano.
Okay, so, and there's only one person signed in?
That is correct.
All right, then I'm gonna close the public portion of the 493 Medford Street and go on here to the board.
Chair
Um,
Fontano?
Yes,
May I-
sir.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but the member actually just raised their hand.
Oh, okay, all right, so we'll reopen the public portion of 493 Medford Street and ask them to speak up.
All right, Henry, I'm going to allow you to speak.
Hello, I just wanted to say that I'm here and I don't really have anything to add, but I am
Henry,
Yes.
Henry, who are you and what's your address?
74 Partridge Avenue, and I'm Mr. Conway's abutting neighbor.
Yep. Okay. And what do you want to say about this, pro or con?
Pro.
Okay, beautiful. All right, thank you for coming out and joining the meeting tonight.
Okay, you're welcome.
I think we'll leave that, the public portion open for a minute or two. Is there anybody on the board that has some comments for Mr. Conway? No? Oh, I lost you. 1 second. I had a couple of comments. Are your heaters in place already?
So my HVAC guy put them there, but they're not connected
Why did he do that?
because he didn't pull a permit and I didn't know that. So then I went to pull the permit and then now we're doing all this.
Okay. That was number one. And I thought it was kind of a little disingenuous that in your pictures there, you didn't show them in either. You showed pictures without it.
yeah.
Is that house a one or two family?
It's a 2-family.
Okay. And I see on the side, there are two separate units, one smaller and one's bigger. Is
Yep,
the
up in-
smaller for the first and the second one's for the second in the attic?
Correct.
Right. What else do I have to say about that? Okay, I have a quick question. You probably can't answer it. It's maybe not your fault. But is this gentleman, I find him in the yellow pages, so to speak, and you hire him to do your house?
So he was recommended by a friend. He had a pretty good reputation online.
Well, I'm surprised he doesn't know he has to pull a permit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you feel, so what about the criteria now, the 3 points? You feel they're all, anybody have any comments or input on what they want to say when we make our statements? Well, are we ready to vote? Everybody's blank. Are we ready to vote? Thank you. Okay. Shall we go ahead with, does anybody have any comments they want to add to it, or should we go with Brian? I say go with Brian unless somebody has a comment. And for the record, Cecilia will not be voting. She's an alternate, but Brian will be, as he's acting the clerk as well tonight. Brian, do you think you want to go forward and see how this plays? I think it's
I'll give it a
pretty,
shot. I will
sure.
present my version of the findings, and if there are friendly amendments, we can make those changes.
Thank you.
All right. In the case of 493 Medford Street, ZP 24-000116, I move to approve the hardship variance with conditions as stated in the PPZ staff memo dated January 17, 2025, for zoning relief for 493 Medford Street to install the outside electric heat pump components on the Norwood Street frontage,
Mhm.
with the hardship criteria findings as follows. Please bear with me.
Go ahead.
Under criterion 1, special circumstances exist relating to the soil conditions, shape, topography, or unusual character of an existing structure. The finding is that the building's placement on a corner lot with narrow rear and frontage, non-frontage sides that provide essential building egress leaves only the Norwood Street frontage as a viable location for placement of the outside heat pump components. Does anybody need me to read that again? I stumbled through it a little bit. No? Okay. Criterion 2. Little enforcement of the provision of the Somerville zoning ordinance for the district where the subject land or structure is located would involve substantial hardship, financial or otherwise. The finding is that it would prohibit the applicant from realizing the financial savings of more modern, efficient heating and cooling and contributing to Somerville's stated sustainability and energy conservation goals.
Good.
Criterion 3, desirable relief could be granted without causing substantial detriment to the public good and without nullifying or substantially derogating from the intent and purpose of the NR district of the Somerville zoning ordinance in general. The finding is that the proposed location already contains utility meters, gas vents, and electrical wires. The fenced-off area minimizes potential noise from the new equipment. Therefore, granting the requested hardship variances would not significantly harm the public interest or undermine the intent and purpose of the NR district as enumerated in the staff memo.
Beautiful. Thank you. Anybody want to add anything to that? Wait a minute, you all froze.
So did you.
Thank you. I'm sorry. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ann Fullerton. All in favor, please say aye as we go around. Brian Cook,
Aye.
Zach Zaremba,
Aye.
Ann Fullerton,
Aye.
Ann Brockelman,
Aye.
and Susan Fontano, aye. Let the record show that the motion was passed 100% of the voting for 493 Medford Street. Good luck, Mr. Conway.
Thank you all very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, hon, take care.
Have a good night.
Good night. Okay. And other business, there's nothing listed on the agenda. Does anybody have anything they'd like to talk about tonight? No,
Uh,
other than the snow?
It's a procedural question, Madam Chair.
Yes, go ahead, please, Brian.
I just want to know if Andrew needs me to send him the text of the motion, since it's fairly complicated, or whether it's sufficient that it's been read into the record.
Through you, Madam Chair. You don't have to do that, Brian, because this is the job, the duty of the board to make those motions, not staff. We of course can assist. So if you would like to share it with me so I could take a look to see if it's legally sound, quote unquote, sure, I'm fine to do that. But you did a great job tonight. So I have full faith in the board to be able to make great, good motions. But staff are always here to help out when needed. But again, your prerogative, your duties, all we do is assist. We don't need to prove anything.
Oh, okay. Through you, Madam Chair. I didn't mean that you would approve it. I just meant, did you need it for the text to include in the decision?
Got it. I see. No, usually we go back and we use the minutes or we watch the meeting recording when we do those decisions. Thank you, though.
Okay. Sure.
Susan, you're muted.
I did it because I know what's that coughing. Okay, so beautiful. Anybody have a comment? No? Everybody want to sign off? Yes? Mr. Cook, would you make a motion, please?
Yes, Madam Chair, I move to adjourn the Somerville Zoning Board of Appeals meeting of February 5, 2025.
Second,
Second.
please. Seconded by Ann Brockelman. All in favor, please say aye. Ann Fullerton,
Aye.
Ann Brockelman,
Aye.
Cece Daglian,
Aye.
Zach Zaremba,
Aye.
Brian Cook,
Aye.
and Susan Fontano, aye. Let the record show, 100% voted to adjourn. Have a great night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Take
Thank
care.
Feel better,
you.
Good
Susan.
night.
Thank you.
Bye.